Once again, this will be the reading about death of Sridevi, the famous, I would rather say the most famous um, actress of India and Bollywood. Was that a suicide, or was she literally killed, pre-planned murder, rather to call it? So we are going to ask the spirits for instructions uh, towards what tool to use. On the start, I would read just different theories, few different theories from the source of people who were researching for a long time uh, the conspiracy theories about her death. Again, I always, in all my reading about Justice Will Be Served, welcome to check it, will be added to a playlist Justice Will Be Served, as well as Celebrity Red Flags, where we analyze the mystery of the cold cases that never got the justice, as well some missing people, some celebrity murders, suicide turned to be a murder, and this is the one that is literally turning suicide, fake suicide, arranged to look like a suicide. That's where my voice is going for. You're welcome to join the poll. There is a poll during the live stream. Do you think she was murdered or not? You're welcome to write it later on under the video in the comments. Welcome any kind of opinion and any kind of language. According to filmmaker Sunil Singh, Sridevi death was a murder. He entered a plea in the Supreme Court demanding a probe into her death. Sunil Singh lawyer claimed an insurance policy worth $35 million. That's 240 crores in, I'm thinking in rupees, existed in Sridevi name in Oman. A clause in the policy stated that the money is claimable only if the actress died in Dubai. Is that weird? Okay, first red flags. Why Sridevi would be pushed from her family, from her husband, to sign this, and then to do it like a hidden way outside of India, outside of as well Emirates, it's in Oman. So the money insurance policy is in Oman, and it's concerning her death, possible death in Dubai. How sick is that? And her death happened in Dubai, correct? The Supreme Court rejected Sunil Singh's plea, saying authorities in United Arab Emirates had already investigated the matter. Interestingly, it's been 4 years since Sridevi's death, and no one, either from Sridevi family or anyone from her close friend circle, has ever refuted the existence of 240,000 crore rupees policy, $35 million policy. Was she killed for this insurance? Of course, there was a master manipulation for the cash, and that's the truth. As well, the truth is coming reverse, like it's so toxic, it's too late. The justice is not served, and it's secret. Look at the justice is not served. The truth is still upwards. So when it's upwards, we get the truth. We're fighting with the sword of truth, correct? But it's coming reverse, and it seems like all the justice and the truth, nobody listened to it. It's like a public secret. And it's master manipulation for a cash. And it seems like everybody knows, but it's too late. Too late. Only the media can change the thing. Media can keep on talking and talking. about her case. Let the media with the Pages Word and Star card talk about her. As you see, guys, um, uh, she's dead physically, but her spirit is never absent. She's always with us through her artwork, and of course, because of this injustice, we are still overthinking of her and why her family is not thinking. That's just the spirit telling me why her family is not talking. Why I do care more about her than her family. And that sick guy, definitely her husband doesn't look healthy or a good man. Bonnie Kapoor, I do believe it's his name. Let me check again. Her husband, that's first of all when he married her. He was so older than her, and that was his second marriage as well. And there was a financial crisis in 2018 April article, according to Australian Woman Weekly, said that Sridevi family was going through a financial crisis. This is April 2018. I do believe she died January or February 2019, correct? So Bonnie Kapoor movies were already not doing fine. He lost a lot of money. I think he was from a family connected to a movie industry in Bollywood. One of his brother or both of them, they were the actors as well. One maybe producer, one actor. Anyway, he was in the movie industry by himself and exhausting financially the movie industry from that side, not as an artist. I really hate these guys who want just like a voucher to use the artist's work. It used to be a fun, but it's not fun when it's turned to talking about cash, about any kind of artist, musician or actor. It's not fun. When it turns to a politician, not fighting just for cash, material greatness, instead fighting for a fun, for social problems, for everybody, for community, of course, it's not fun. It's sick. So I find it is sick, whatever is connected. First, unhealthy is the way his profession it is. It looks unhealthy because he's using the artwork for his financial benefits. How sick is that? He never been, I do believe that he never been the actor by himself, but he's the one that wants to abuse, like trade with artists and get the cash from that movie industry. 2005, Salman Khan came to rescue him. His last big hit was Salman Khan, 2009, and before that, 2005. Again, both times Salman Khan was there. And having him in the movies was a guarantee for how he's rescued his financial crisis by showing himself in the movies. That was a production by Bonnie Kapoor, the husband of Sridevi. Something happened post 2010 that created a rift between these two. Bonnie Kapoor's son, actor Arjun Kapoor, got into an affair with Salman Khan, Seal, wife of his younger brother, Arbaaz Khan, Malika Arora Khan, who was at that time 15 years older than him. According to media reports, Salman warned Bonnie Kapoor to keep his son away from Malika because it will destroy his brother's marriage. Bonnie advised Arjun to stay away from Malika. And it worked for some time, but Arjun and Malika realized they were hopelessly in love. And Malika divorced Arbaaz. Today, Malika and Arjun are in a serious relationship and plan to marry soon. Is there a consequence in being on the wrong side in Bollywood? That's one thing it's on my mind. Uh, so everything turns to a totally crashing. So it seems like he was with, first of all, Bonnie as a husband of Sridevi. He was so older than her when they married. And look at now, he's the family lineage karma. His son is with the woman that is again like unrequired life love type, because first of all she was married when they met as well. There is an age difference, so definitely unrequired love. It's like continuing cycle of family lineage curse. And what's to which again reflect as well as the financial, when you lose the power and you don't have a blessing for a smooth love life, definitely it reflects to financial things. Trouble in love, trouble in finance seems so. Which takes me back to the theory, if there is not any more superpower but unrequired love, is it in this unrequired financial situation as well suddenly that Sridevi is always a power of finance, that taking care of her marriage with Bonnie, even if he's much older, she's the one that is a financial power. And I always see her, even in my short readings, do check out the short version of my reading, 60 seconds. You have it from 2 weeks ago. My Indian movie production here, where we're doing some movie set for one Bollywood movie. They literally asked me to do this reading, and I was so tired, but I done just a short version 10 days ago, and I promise I'm going to give a long reading. Here it is. So what is the idea that finally has happened to Sridevi in Dubai? As well, remember that Ved Bhushan, a retired ACP of Delphi police, claimed Dawood Ibrahim might have a role to play in Sridevi's death. So Dawood Ibrahim is alleged. Dawood had a strong foothold in Dubai, owned many hotels there. So why Dawood Ibrahim killed Sridevi for no apparent reason? It's a different thing he might have for Bonnie in return for a part of this $35 million, correct, insurance. So let's ask, I'm going to ask again. Is Dawood Ibrahim involved in preparing the murder with Bonnie Kapoor, murder of Sridevi? Wow, it's so toxic. Yes, it's money related as well. It's happened somehow indoor. There is like a trickster. Did they trick something inside of the space of that wherever they were staying? Was the one, if Dawood Ibrahim is having a role into owning hotels inside of Dubai, is the one that was somehow triggering something, fake information to a public and justice not to be served. Like he held that role, anything for a big cash. Look at 8 of Pentacles covering 10 of Pentacles and then Wheel of Fortune. So anything for a cash. This guy would do anything for a cash. Whatever he had to do, like he triggered the fake information, was that the camera were not working there, something indoor in that space, let's say in that building where Sridevi was found dead, and dead. Why I just heard death? She didn't hear. She didn't hear. she didn't hear the person entering her room. 1 second. Was Sridevi physically powerless when person entered that room? Yes. It seems like something was put in her drink from her husband. So she was totally powerless. My thing is that I just getting really a spirit is with me. I'm just getting the information that she was she lost, she was not aware. The only positive things in this situation, she was not suffering consciously. She was having something into the drink that should bring her um, in a deep sleeping condition, and that drink was literally, it's like a poison, something that he put to drug her husband, not to hear, not to see, just to be that sleeping condition, powerless, from the people who entered the room. And I hear people, it's not just one person. So let me see. 22nd February 2018, Sridevi was alive. There was literally a photo posted from her phone or computer on her profile. But how do we know exactly was she alive of 23rd, 24th of February? We don't know if she was still alive. Dubai is full of South Asian. Bollywood is famous and everybody knows Sridevi. If Sridevi had stepped outside her hotel on the 23rd or 24th of February, people wouldn't have seen her, recognized her, and they would have clicked selfies or asked for autograph. She was celebrity. People would notice, talk. They would try to make a video clip on their phone, like paparazzo. If she was visiting mall, restaurant, whatever, doing high tea time. Yet no one came forward saying they saw Sridevi in any of the public places in such a small city. 23rd, 24th of February. She didn't leave her hotel. Did she leave her hotel room? Is there any evidence she left her hotel room those 2 days? In five-star hotel, the cameras are everywhere. So like I said, there is something around camera that this guy, Ibrahim, was literally manipulating information on public places camera inside of her hotel. As well, if she was really inside of this room for these days, specifically that we are talking about, there is no sign of her activity, correct? 23rd and 24th February. There was no order. Okay, there was no camera footage. There was no food order for a room service. So what did she order? When did she order? And did any of hotel staff see her alive during the delivery of the food? Hotel didn't leak a single piece of information to support or refute Bonnie Kapoor version of events on 24th of February. There was a small camera footage of Bonnie Kapoor entering Sridevi Hotel room 5:30 p.m. on 24 February. Would have at least proven he was right about that. But again, we don't know even if this small bit of information is true or false. He said that he was the last person to see her alive, 24 February, but that's just his word. When she went to bathroom 7:30 on 24 of February. I don't believe him. That's what conspiracy theorist is writing about. And like I said, there was something in her drink that done 22nd or 23rd of February, a drug overdose, something that was really malicious put in her drink. And then her body was laying in a hotel room, like I said, deaf, not to hear whoever entered the room and do that thing to her. Do I think he done this alone? No, of course not. But it was correct way he asked literally just to be painless, to be out of conscience. That's what I understood. Do you think that the husband directly killed her? That he was in that act? 1 second. Was Bonnie Kapoor directly killing his wife? Directly? No. He left it to somebody younger. And then he revisited 24th. Do you see, guys? It was a pure strategy. Like, if the doctors say later on about examining the body that she was already dead on 22nd, that this woman that was reporting from her husband, Sridevi, was on 24 found dead, that she's dead for 3 days, literally. That was his strategy. Like, wow, I was away, it's not me. So he has that like security point. I was not there, but I arrived 24, and whatever happened. He just left to do work to other people. It was a teamwork, definitely. Teamwork. And that's the public secret. It's a teamwork for the camera footage. And again, is it a teamwork? Ibrahim a part of the teamwork? It seems so, because I asked, was that Ibrahim helping finding the people to kill Sridevi instead of Bonnie Kapoor? Wow. Yes, they were friends. He was under the influence of him. That was his idea. Everybody knows that as well. Wow, and look at the death card. Everybody knows the team worker is coming. His close friends arranged this in Dubai. Sick word. It's really sick world. And he was just paying them, promising to be paid off. So was she killed 22nd? She was like in a kind of prison. She was already locked. Was she sleeping or 22nd? Yes. If somebody has entered her room 22nd, could Sridevi be saved? That's an interesting question. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my God. Work. But the staff from a hotel, they were literally, they give them a small cash not to disturb the room. Will the staff of hotel in future be brave to talk? It takes time. People are scared, but it takes time. It takes time people to start talking. And definitely people from the work in a hotel, they were paid and as well betraying their profession, involving into the crime. They're afraid for their future, that they should be punished, lose the job, and be in a prison as some kind of supporting the actions of the true crime. But two times there is a housemate that wants to talk. Look at, there is a housemate that wants to talk. It's interesting. She's like getting together her strength to say something, and lets the spirit support her, because any injustice has to find way to be told what is the secret, what is unfair, even if it's not served, just to be, the secret has to be expressed. At the moment, still blocked, undecided, but gathering, thinking over this. Female, the housemaid, is thinking over of her life, scared for her life. That's what I see. How she can go against these Bollywood beasts. But definitely this is a stuff in a hotel. And she has to say a lot. I'm going to open 1 second. I'm preparing the short version. But as well, I want to just ask the spirits for a presence of Sridevi. 1 second, guys. Sridevi, the spirit of Sridevi. We are trying to connect with Sridevi spirit as well. 1 second, guys. We are just starting. Bear with me. We are going to use few projections during this session. So much evil is, it's like a marriage with the demons, her karmic cycle with this Bonnie. Like, this woman was so brave, living her life independent, becoming a famous actress, and very late. Was it after the age of 35 or 8 she married? That was a karmic cycle. Like, she has to marry the guy that has to literally ruin her life in this cycle on planet Earth. So that's karmic, like a demon following her in this life and has to marry her. Like, why the lady would marry the old guy at the golden epoch, peak of her career? The beautiful woman married this ugly guy, old ugly guy, and ugly souled evil person. So you have to think it's a karmic cycle. That's where the spirit is taking me. So 1 second. Wow, it's beautiful, the sage, sage here with us. It reminds me of my life spending in Indian and Thai and Nepal and Tibet temples. Let's see once more. I'm going to report a short version. So as well, with one more deck, with the third tarot deck, let's ask, will there be the brave person from a hotel telling the truth? No, reject. She's scared of she's scared of penalties over her life. But there is a secret, wow, that everybody knows. There is a lady that knows the secret and need to be brave to tell the truth. Wow, she's trying to be brave, manifesting her bravery in future. So let's see, 1 second, guys. Will there be the witness for this case in future? Yes, it's blocked at the moment, but in future, like a child of some housemate will talk about this. Will there be a child of a hotel staff that will talk in future if the mother is not brave? Yes, yes. That's how I see it. Because for mother, she's scared of the consequences. Unfortunately, the next generation will take that turn to tell what was happening, what they were told from a mother. Will this witness will be still alive? No, this person is scared all the time, is showing scared of the judge decision. Like, why you were hiding such a long period? They need to, literally, somebody is scared as well, has a death threat as well. So they're blocked by, blackmailed by literally these demons of Bonnie Kapoor team. Somebody was threatened with the life. And the whole story is that everybody knows this is really evil act. And the rest of people who are trying to, who would have something to say, are literally blackmailed to death with the death. And they are just scared to talk at this moment. But their children, and as well, they have financial codependence because they are still working, they don't want to lose the job. The next cycle, the next generation will talk about this. Will we hear the justice about? Wow, at the moment again, betrayal because of codependency, but their children will talk. So will we be alive to hear the justice served? Truth about Sridevi. Wow, look at again. Yes, yes. There will be a female talking about that this is an act, as you see, that the husband of Sridevi has done this. And this was in my short version. And will the children of Sridevi start to talk about father? It will be like online embarrassment. Sorry guys, 1 second. As well, I'm calling out the spirits. Now let's use the ghost box a little bit, because I have opened 4 tarot decks. I don't have space anymore for the cards. Pardon me. Because of this. Let's go out. Hello, dear spirits. We are trying to connect, dear spirits, we are trying to connect with Sridevi. With Sridevi, Indian actress that died.
I want to talk.
Bravo, Sridevi. Thank you for being here. She wants to talk, guys. Sridevi, are you here with us? Can you confirm? Is that Sridevi? She's ready to talk. Wow, Spirit is with us. She just answer immediately. Sometimes I just wait and never get answer or leave me alone. Please do talk. Tell us. Tell us, Sridevi. What happened 22nd February? You were aware that something is happening in your hotel room? Was there something in your drink that something was wrong? You were feeling dizzy? Sorry, guys. Sridevi? Sridevi, please be brave enough. Sridevi, be brave enough to tell us what happened 22nd of February. In between 22nd of February and 24th of February, did Bonnie Kapoor... Uncomfortable. You were uncomfortable to talk. You were uncomfortable. You were feeling dizzy. I feel like I just said before you, thank you for your answer. She just said uncomfortable. She was feeling dizzy, uncomfortable because something was inside of her food, drink, something was that she intake and give her the feeling of being uncomfortable, feeling dizzy, and then dropping off. That was the last thing you remember being alive? Feeling dizzy, feeling uncomfortable, correct? And then nothing more. Do you remember seeing anything else? Or some kind of body sensation while you were sleeping before leaving the planet Earth? So Sridevi, one day old body was found in a hotel room and suspected was a drug overdose. So, Sridevi, did you take by yourself the drugs? Sridevi, welcome the comments, welcome the questions for the ghost box. Sridevi, did you take by yourself the drugs? I do believe that that day Sridevi was visiting her friend's birthday, and that was the last post that you see on her profile, public profile, that she was on that big party of her friend birthday or something, some kind of celebration. And why somebody being a part of that beautiful scene, visiting her friend, having a fun, why somebody would go directly at home and in her hotel room just go and just do overdose. Like, I literally feel that Sridevi would never think of killing herself. She was independent in a career, and why she would depend from her marriage or whatever her husband wants to do, or let's relate even a career like getting older and having a hard time to deal with concurrence with other actresses that they're younger than her. No, I don't feel you're that spirit. Sridevi, you're strong. You I'm not sure. What, you're not sure now? You're confused? You're not sure of what? You were feeling insecure these last days of your life? Tell me. You're not sure. Like, you took one tablet, but you're not sure why it would make you just being overdosed. Like, you just remember you took one, but you didn't take many tablets, correct? Tell me. Sridevi, welcome. You're not sure, but your husband is definitely sure with $35 million. Correct. Why did you allow your husband to trick you to have that insurance? I think that she was not even aware of this insurance. Literally, guys, this was a trick. So was Sridevi really signing the insurance policy? No, that's manipulation of her husband. Wow. No, that was hidden from her. Her husband was triggering this. Wow, this was pre-planned. Wow, this guy is totally sick. Everything about the cash, it was like, literally, look at, that was his idea. And there is a secret not revealed. And she didn't want, as well as something that he suggested before, there was some weird suggestion from your husband as well. Somehow to trigger the insurance policy in another way. Another idea was that you rejected. What was that idea? What your husband? Do not. Yes, he just rejected. Do not do it, do that. And there was a 4 of cups covering 4 of pentacles. Whatever you're hiding, like, I don't want to be a part of that manipulation. But as well, she was very forgiving. Although this guy is all the time thinking of pentacles, she's all the time into the emotions. It was really a karmic tie, like one person totally giving, and another Queen of Cup, and another is a King of Pentacle, like, let me do my job, give me the cash, or I hate you. Wow, terrible. Or I'm going to stab you if you don't give me the cash. 4 of Pentacles turn to a 4 of Cups, rejection, and then he's going to revenge with 4 of Swords. Wow, how sick is this? Anywhere the 4 cards I have as well inside, killed, betrayed inside of her home, hotel room, for once, the previous card. All these 4s, they're definitely a recipe for disaster in relationship between her and Bonnie Kapoor, her husband. And there was just a money gaining opportunity strategy that they saw in Dubai. Was it idea of Bonnie's friend Ibrahim? Was your idea of his friend Ibrahim that was hotel owner in Dubai? Was Bonnie having an affair? Will Bonnie Kapoor, the husband of Sridevi, will be alive? Will Bonnie Kapoor will be alive to serve the justice? Wow, execution. Will he be, Bonnie Kapoor, put in jail? There is a chance, there is opportunity for execution. Yes, you were murdered. Can you repeat who killed you? Just one name? Yes, I understand it's a teamwork. But who ordered your murder? Bonnie, who ordered your murder? Bonnie. He just walked away. He executed and then he walked away. And then he pretended like he returned 24. That's interesting. So, wait. Did Bonnie Kapoor kill her alone? Yes. And then he walked away and returned just for that camera footage, to fake that, to trigger out the fake information on camera, like there was erased little information. Was there re-raised the footage the first day when he entered the room? Of course. Anything for cash. But as well, this is, I'm paying somebody at work not to see me. I'm going to pay the camera footage removed, but as well, I'm going to walk away when I want after killing my wife. Is there a housemate who literally saw him going out of the room? Yes, but as well rejecting to talk.
Neil.
Who was on Neil? Was he begging you something? Did he approach your bathtub? Did he approach on the Neil while you were in the bathtub? Sridevi?
You can't understand.
Just do tell me. We are here to have a new approach about your case. We want to hear everything from you. Don't be scared. I feel that you are ashamed of action of your husband. You don't need, you're full of love still for the person that removed you from this planet. Tell me, was Bonnie in the room with you? Was Bonnie Kapoor, your husband, the last person that you saw? Last person you saw while you were still alive? Sridevi? I feel that Sridevi is embarrassed. I feel like, Sridevi, are you ashamed of action of your husband, Bonnie Kapoor? Can you give us the last word? We are going to close the ghost box. Can you give us the last message? Do you have a message for everybody who loves you and pray for your justice to be served? Do you have a message for people who loves you? And do you have a message for your children, Sridevi? Why somebody would hide your body longer than 1 day? In official statement, 1 day old dead body was found in hotel room. So what does that mean? That she was dead before 23rd, 22nd? Because 24th is showing up her husband back in a hotel room, because that's what the cards are saying. Let's see. Thank you. Medicine, exactly what I told you. He put something, I think he put some medicine in your tea or whatever you were drinking before going to sleep. Probably tea, correct? I see cups, holding the cup. I see you holding the cup. I was always curious how it's not possible to recognize inside of your favorite drink, your favorite tea or drink. How is not possible to recognize this roofie effect drinks, roofie drugs inside of the drink? Pardon. Was there the taste of your drink? Something wrong with the taste? Did you have pre-feeling that? Did you have a pre-feeling or precognitive dream, Sridevi, that your husband is going to hurt you? Sridevi, are you here with us? Sridevi? Sridevi, are you with us? Or the spirit has left? This tragic and sad ending. Why the people inside the hotel and family lie to protect her legacy, not murder? There is a statement. So she died in a foreign country and so called over the drug overdose.
Foolish.
Foolish. You were foolish that you took the drink that was. You do regret. You were tricked to drink something that your husband has made for you. Correct? Who gave you the drink? Bonnie. So there is some very weird explanation, like they didn't want to destroy Sridevi's career, to describe her as a druggy person doing drugs in a hotel room. This is a nonsense. And that's why they would hide the murder. This is really a stupid explanation. Her daughter's first movie was to release in a few months, so who cares? It's a funeral of her mother, like. Of course, we should boycott her. People would judge her, of course, they should, and all the family. Bollywood, especially, is very protective of its image. The industry is at its lowest phase right now, with allegation of rampant drug abuse leveled in Bollywood stars. Many Bollywood stars were recently questioned by the Narcotics Bureau for the involvement in the procuring and consuming illegal drugs. It's being called the history of drug addiction, of course, in Bollywood, like censor in Hollywood. And sentiments against Bollywood is
Holy water.
What are you telling me with the holy water? He gave you? Don't tell me. He put wow, you were drinking the holy water, and inside of holy water was a drug. How sick is that? You want to say the only thing that you were drinking before falling asleep was you were feeling restless, uncomfortable, and you took the holy water. So you confirm that inside of holy water, in that last drink that you had before falling asleep, was the holy water? You know, Sridevi, I was drinking a holy water while I was in Vrindavan on Krishna's birthday. And I was feeling literally, I was feeling almost to die because I was finally drinking the water that was for local people, but I was a foreigner. So I had that experience. So don't be ashamed that it's something foolish. Like I'm a tourist, I was just 1 year living in India, and this happened to me as well. Like I was at the edge to die, literally. I called my mother only time from abroad, and I'm really not close to my mother. I called only my mother when I was.
You shouldn't be here.
Where I should be. Who is there? Tell me, Sridevi, where I should be. Tell me. Sridevi, what is your advice for us? Where I should be? As well, guys, we are going to do another story about Divya Bharti death. So we are going to analyze tonight as well Divya Bharti death. This will be another live stream, so welcome to join a little bit later. Let's give the respect to Sri Devi. Sri Devi, do you have some last advice? Of course, I shouldn't be here. I should do something with my humanitarian mission. Correct. Not being on a computer back in Europe. I should be back in Southeast Asia. Correct, Sridevi. That's really correct. So rest in peace, Sridevi. The justice will be served. When I close the ghost box, I'm going to do as well one more time the short version of all these cards all over the place here. One more short version explaining that she was killed. And let the justice will be served. Rest in peace, Sridevi. Thank you for being with us, Spirit. One second. I want to record. So, guys, let me record the short version.
Take the gap, if you will, and
Short version. Let me just move here. 1 second. So many target decks here. Sridevi was literally killed by her husband, and he arranged strategically. First of all, he was inside the hotel room. Look at, and he wanted to trick the medias with that Ibrahim friend, and then he walked away, but he has to return. He was advised to return there, and here it is. Definitely, they're holding the truth. There is a female. Her child will talk. She's afraid. And the housemaid is afraid to talk. She's not daring now to talk. Look at literally the card looks like a housemaid. Her children will talk. I have about her witnessing that he was there. This injustice and her children as well. Sridevi children are not ready to talk about. But in future, we are going to see that there was a trickster that the camera footages were removed from with the help of his friend. Sridevi was literally killed by her husband, and he arranged. Let's see. Sridevi. Here it is. I'm waiting to download. It's arriving, guys, a short version on TikTok, and it will be added short version as well on YouTube, Instagram. Welcome to follow. This will be added to my playlist. Justice will be served, celebrity red flags. Let's hope the justice will be served for Sridevi. Definitely her husband was there. The tricks, he was there 20 seconds when he done this action, and then he just asked for a help of friend, and they took off some family, some camera footage from a hotel the days before, and so-called he re-entered the building for a first time. That was fake, arranged, as you see, arranged, and so messed because informations are so fake that the police doesn't want from their vanity thing as well to move and find the real murder, name it. I mean, they know who is a real murderer. See you a little bit later. Welcome to subscribe if you like this material. Check out the rest of the playlist as well. Welcome to join for next live stream. Will be the death of Divya Bharti and justice to be served for Divya Bharti as well. For all the people who are suffering at this moment, please, divine energy, pray. Let's pray that the people who are suffering at this moment to relieve any kind of pain as well. People who are missing to be found, and as well the people who are having injustice act of their death prearranged to look different. Let the justice will be served. Amen. Peace and love, guys, and don't forget to pray this global war to stop.